Games of the Month, Part 1.
In this game, you will come face to face with the things that usually stay hidden just outside your field of vision. In the darkness, behind a half-open door, beneath your bed, or standing silently in the corner of your room when you swear nobody else is there. Some of these monsters are anything but friendly. They don't follow human logic. They don't play by your rules, and making the wrong decision can cost you your life. Every encounter is unpredictable, and every step forward feels like a risk. But not every creature wants to hurt you. Some of them may already seem strangely familiar. Like the figure people describe during sleep paralysis, that terrifying presence you feel when you can't move, can't scream, and know that someone else is standing in the room, watching you. Only here, things aren't quite what they seem. The monster you've feared for years might not actually be a monster at all. He's just incredibly shy. He loves playing video games, secretly stealing your chips when you're not looking, borrowing your favorite sweater, and somehow he looks surprisingly adorable wearing it. The longer you spend with these creatures, the more you begin to question who the real monsters actually are. Maybe fear isn't always the right answer. Maybe curiosity is. Every choice you make changes your story, your relationships, and ultimately your fate. Because every creature in this world has its own personality, its own secrets, and its own rules. In this true Japanese game, you play as an anime girl fighting for her freedom in a breathtaking afterlife. And it looks absolutely stunning. Every battle feels fast, smooth, and incredibly satisfying. As you unlock new attacks and abilities, combat becomes even more stylish, turning every encounter into a spectacle. What really caught my attention, though, was the world itself. Endless rose gardens, beautiful scenery, and a unique 3D art style make almost every scene look like a piece of animated artwork. This isn't even the type of game I normally play, but somehow I couldn't stop. The Japanese really know how to create worlds you never want to leave. At first, I thought this was just another weird simulator that would get boring after 5 minutes, but somehow I couldn't stop playing. Your job is incredibly simple. Customers bring you filthy carpets, and all you have to do is make them look brand new. Grab a brush, turn on the water, scrub away every stain, and watch years of dirt disappear before your eyes. It's oddly satisfying. The best part is seeing the original patterns slowly come back to life. Some carpets have beautiful traditional designs, while others are covered with adorable cats that make you want to clean every single corner perfectly. And apparently this is the greatest business on earth. People pay you hundreds of dollars to wash carpets, and your entire empire starts with nothing more than a mop, a brush, and a hose. If only real life worked like that. The progression is surprisingly addictive too. Every completed carpet earns you more money, better equipment, and bigger jobs, making it hard to quit after just one more customer. It's such a simple idea, but it's executed so well that I completely lost track of time. If you enjoy relaxing games with satisfying gameplay, this one is definitely worth checking out. At first glance, this looks like just another fly, shoot, upgrade roguelite, but it's so much more than that. The moment you start playing, you realize that every battle feels different. You're not just dodging bullets, you have to fight against planetary gravity, drift through space using realistic physics, and constantly think about your positioning. The movement is absolutely fantastic. Instead of feeling like an arcade shooter, Your spaceship has real weight and momentum, making every close escape incredibly satisfying. As you survive, you unlock more and more weapons, and that's where the game really shines. There are tons of ways to build your ship, mixing different weapons into devastating combinations. One run might turn you into a flying laser cannon, while the next surrounds you with autonomous drones or a massive railgun capable of deleting entire waves of enemies. The action never slows down. Thousands of drones swarm the screen, explosions fill every corner, and somehow the controls always stay responsive. This isn't just another bullet heaven, it's one of the most polished and satisfying space roguelites I've played in a long time. And if you enjoy fast-paced action with deep build variety, this game is absolutely worth your time. The very first minute made me smile. The game opens with an obvious reference to Skyrim, and from that moment I knew the developers had a great sense of humor. You play as a guy trying to open his own bar in a post-apocalyptic wasteland that feels heavily inspired by Mad Max. Rusty vehicles, dusty roads, crazy characters. Everything has its own unique style. If you're a fan of classic RPGs, you'll probably spot plenty of little Easter eggs. Your goal is simple: build the best bar in the wasteland, serve drinks, earn money, and slowly expand your business while surviving in this bizarre world. I genuinely wanted to keep playing because the atmosphere, art style, and humor are fantastic. In this game, you explore a dark room, searching for tiny spheres of light, but everyone behaves differently. Some are shy and hide from you. Others race away at incredible speed, while a few drift together like a family or streak across the room like comets. Every light you catch makes the world around you brighter, slowly transforming darkness into a warm and beautiful place. It's incredibly relaxing, visually stunning, and the perfect game to unwind after a long, exhausting day. It reminded me of Christmas Eve when I was a little kid, that feeling when everything around you seemed magical, and for a moment the world felt like a better place. This game is much more than just another police simulator. It combines several different gameplay styles into one surprisingly addictive experience. You start by cleaning and organizing your future police station, bringing it back to life with the same satisfying cleaning mechanics that made supermarket simulator games so popular. Of course, a police station needs supplies. You can jump into your patrol car, drive around town, and bring back everything you need, from office furniture and equipment to stacks of paperwork required to keep the station running. Once your station is ready, citizens begin arriving with reports. Every document has to be checked and filled out correctly, giving the game a strong "papers, please" vibe as you carefully verify that everything is in order before accepting a case. But that's only the beginning. The game keeps introducing new mechanics, and I don't want to spoil them for you.
The impossible has finally become possible. Someone actually turned your nightmares into a game. This isn't a horror game that relies on cheap jump scares. The fear here is different, refined, psychological. You're constantly on edge because you have no idea who you are, where you are, or what you're even supposed to do. You can feel that you're not alone, but where are you? What is this endless place filled with red doors? Why are almost all of them locked? Why do they stretch all the way to the horizon? Who's scratching behind one of them? What are those creatures watching you? And how the hell did the floor just become the ceiling, completely destroying your sense of reality? Did I die? Is this hell? Where am I? Those are the answers you'll spend the entire game searching for. The problem is, I'm not even sure the game wants you to find them. Maybe one of those red doors is hiding the truth, or maybe it's hiding something far worse. The real question isn't whether you'll get your answers. The real question is, are you willing to go that deep to find them?
Guns and Goblins throws you straight into a first-person battlefield where thousands of monsters can swarm the screen at the same time. Unlike most Horde games, you're not looking down from above. You're standing right in the middle of the slaughter with a weapon in your hands. Every wave pushes you harder. You fight to survive, reinforce your bastion, unlock powerful upgrades, collect stronger weapons, and evolve from a simple apprentice bell ringer into a legendary master dragon hunter. What impressed me the most is the optimization. The screen fills with enemies, explosions, spells, and absolute chaos, yet the game remains incredibly smooth and responsive. It genuinely feels like a next-generation monster meat grinder. If you're tired of waiting years for the next GTA, stop waiting. Go play this instead.
In this insane game, you play as a Polish guy who inherits an old house in a small village from his aunt. The local prostitutes are already happy to see you, and the house exceeds all your expectations. Well, that's actually your neighbor's house. Yours is the wreck across the street. Before you can even get inside, you'll have to clear away the mountain of junk blocking the front door. But the surprises don't end there. 2 squatters have already claimed the place as their own. Luckily, a couple of chairs thrown straight at their faces convinces them to leave. To avoid starving, you meet Mr. Zbyszek, the world's most incompetent handyman. Somehow, he's the one who teaches you everything about home renovation, until one little electrical accident turns him into a ghost. From then on, he keeps helping you from the afterlife. Just remember to keep him supplied with vodka every now and then. And don't ignore his advice. Why carry an old couch down 5 flights of stairs when you can just throw it out the window? If you enjoy absurd humor and complete chaos, this game is definitely worth checking out.